Well, this is gonna be the first episode. I'm just gonna call it Dance It's Down first. Oh my god, my cats are annoying. I don't care. I don't care. You're going into my room. Hey everyone. It's finally here. It's been a long time since I've done anything like this, like YouTube stuff, of course. And this is like me coming back in for like probably a good whole year again. Hopefully, I'll stick around even much longer. I know it took some time, but it's finally here. And like after, well, the entirety of MCO, I'm finally doing this. Welcome to like the very first episode of what I would call Dan Sits Down. And what this episode is gonna be, or what this segment is supposed to be, is me sitting down talking to you guys about my journey as a photographer, as a filmmaker, and as a creative. I wanted to do something like this because I wanted to, well, share my experience with different other creatives out there and, learn from each other. And that's the whole point of it, right? This is the very first episode, and you know what? I'm just gonna call it Dan Sits Down for now, right? Probably sometime in the future, it might change, but we'll see where it goes, huh? This took quite a long time to get up and running. Like, I had this idea for way back. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and fast forward, 4 months has passed since MCO, and like, I'm finally doing this. What happened was, during the whole MCO, I had no drive. I had no motivation to do anything. And that's the topic I want to talk about today. And what is drive, right? Well, to put it very simply, drive could very well be the most important thing that pushes you, that motivates you to make you do things, right? And oftentimes we look past on how big of a deal it is, and boy, trust me, it is a big deal. I mean, it literally drives us to push ourselves, to motivate us to do things, to follow our dreams and pursue the things that we want to do. We function because we are driven to do the things that we want to do. And what happens when that drive goes away? Well, we hit a full stop. We freeze and we shut down, and well, we're basically stuck. I mean, I've been through this through MCO. It is a very lousy excuse to not do anything during the whole MCO, but I took a year off from studying, and in that 1 year I wanted to do, I wanted to go on jobs. I want to take photos. I want to do videos. I want to do much more in that 1 year that I have, that I couldn't get in university, and that was my drive. I did that for like 7 months down the road, 7 months, 8 months down the road. I did it last year, July. I shot for big brands. I had the time of my life. I shot a commercial for Sorella. It was a time of my life, and it was only like 3-4 more months till I actually get back to college, and MCO happened. And when you wanted to do more, to do big things within your last 3 or 4 months, as having that free will to do jobs and everything and experience the world as it is, suddenly put to a full stop. And that's crazy. It's insane. It's no matter how much I tell myself that it's okay, it's not okay. Being stuck, being trapped for my last few months before I go back to college was really, really depressing. Was really, really intoxicating, and I did not like that version of myself back then during MCO. And this is not the first time I ever had this sort of problem. I had this exact same thing back in 2018 or early 2019. Probably the reason why I took a year off from studying as well. Well, long story short, to cut it, maybe it's a story for another time, but you know what? I got my heart broken. And when that happened to me, and it was something so new, and I had one of the best years in 2018. I was a youth ambassador candidate for a camera brand. I was learning from sifus and mentors from the industry itself, and you know, and I met so many people that are passionate to do great things. That was my year. I never flew so high in my life, and then when I actually did, I fell really hard. And that's all it takes to lose everything, to lose your drive and your motivation. It all takes one thing, one bad day, and that's it, because that's all it needs to crush you down. But I'm here to tell you that you're not alone. Whoever goes through this or has been through this, you're not alone. Many people face this all the time. Whether it's like an internal thing, whether it's how you're feeling, or just the environment that you're in. We all have been there. And it's okay to share your experiences and ask for help, because we are not meant to endure everything on our own. And that's where collaboration and teamwork comes into play, and support. So what can you do? What can you do when it actually hits you? Well, number one, if you feel it, stop doing. Stop. Put a full stop right there. Embrace that you're stuck and stop. That's all. That's it. It's a sign. It's telling you not to do anymore because you can't go any further. Therefore, stop. Number two, do something else. You know, if you keep bombarding the one thing that we're supposed to do and nothing's changing, right? Then it's a sign to also do something else. Take a break, right? Do something like read a book, have a new hobby, collect stamps, collect wine bottles, or watch some movies. Or catch up some favorite dramas. It can be healthy, it can be unhealthy as well, as long as you're doing something else. And third, sometimes you just gotta not do anything at all. Don't do anything. And embrace that fact that you need that time to indulge, to be yourself and heal for that. And it's okay to take as much time as you want. Or maybe take as much time as you have or you need to get yourself back. Because that's the most important thing. You. And I'm not gonna lie, MCO has taken a toll on me. It did. I fell back to my old habits, and it was very hard for me to get myself back on track. Well, honestly, I'm glad that I'm back. I'm glad I'm able to do something else, and I'm able to see that, you know what? I need to get myself back on track. Slowly but surely, I'm back. Thank you guys for watching this short little segment that I did. If this helped you out, hit a like, comment down, and share me your experiences down below as well. Don't forget to subscribe to me for more content on something like this, right? It can be, well, the next one can be like creative vlogs, or scheduling a shoot, or how to get ideas flowing. But this is the very first. And you know what? I am proud. I am really proud, because you go through a lot to admit that you're back. So, ciao. God damn.